Hi guys, very good afternoon. Today we are going to cover another test route for Cheetham Hill. This is very much possible test route after 2 o'clock. If your test is after 2 o'clock, like 2:22ish or after or something like that, this test route can be very much possible. So test center was on our left hand side and we are turning left here, and then we will turn left immediately from the traffic lights. I will switch my navigation on as well, and then you will listen the navigation, and I will also guide you where there are any issues. I will try to stop all those places where possibly examiner can tell you to stop. This test route is about 6 miles radius and it will take 30 minutes just around, but your test will be like 35 to 40 minutes. So in which you're gonna do maneuvering as well. So because I'm not doing any maneuver today, so hopefully I may finish this test route within 30 minutes. But I will stop on those places where possible examiner can tell you to do like maneuvering or something like that. Okay, so we are turning left at the lights here.
After 100 yards, turn left, then turn around when possible.
Just ignore the navigation because navigation is not picking up yet. We are on Elizabeth Street at the moment. Test center was on our left hand side. We're going towards Queen's Road.
Turn right,
okay, we're
then take
turning
the
right on
third
this
right.
slip road, checking center on the right mirror. We can use few of these chevrons to get our position right to go into our filter lane. Bear in mind, you're not allowed to use all of them hazard lines. Chevrons, you can use few of them to get your position right.
After 200 yards, turn right.
So at the lights we are turning right as we are following sign for Manchester City Centre. If you are not with the navigation, examiner may tell you to follow the sign for Manchester City Centre, which is right. So I'm going to check the center mirror, right mirror indicator. So I'm going to stop near this center white line because I'm turning right. So we are turning right onto Cheetham Hill Road. So bear in mind there can be an issue as soon as I turn right. Most of the time, because there is a kind of a worship thing on your left hand side, and there is a few bays in which disabled people, they park their cars. So my advice is when you are turning right from this point onto Cheetham Hill Road, if you see 200-300 yards far ahead traffic park on your left hand side, move over to the right hand lane. So it is good for you to move over very well in time. But as soon you overtake them, come back to the left hand lane. There are about 95% chances somebody may have parked there. So as soon we turn right, I will demonstrate you what to do and how to deal with that situation. Okay, so we are turning right onto Cheetham Hill Road now. See, there is a van already, so I will not keep my car half here, half there. I will move over proper to the right hand lane. Then I'm going to check mirror, signal left, and I will come back to the left hand lane again. See, these were the disabled bays where this is a bus lane, but most of the time you can see private buses are waiting here, and there are few disabled bays after as well. So we'll see if there's any car there, we will move over to the right hand lane. We are on a Cheetham Hill Road at the moment going towards town centre. So I can see white van on my car on my right hand side, checking mirror, moving over to the right hand lane well in time. And there is another parked car, so I will not move over to the left hand lane. So these are the parked vehicles. Always you will meet these parked vehicles on yellow lines. See, on your left hand side there are parked vehicles. So as soon you overtake all of these, then we'll come back to the left lane. As in fact, I will overtake the bus as well before coming back to the left lane. So checking center on the left mirror, touch indicator and cancel indicator again. Otherwise there's a turning. Examiner will penalize you misleading other road users. So the best thing is when you're overtaking, keep your fingers on your indicator stick, just indicator on and off straight away. So there is no need to take any chances.
Yards, turn left, then turn left.
So we are turning left as we're going Leeds. If you are with the following the sign,
Turn
so you're
left,
following the sign for
then
Leeds.
Turn left.
So you can see there is a signboard right in front of you. There is written Leeds, which is left. So examiner may tell you follow
200
Leeds,
yards,
Rochdale or
turn
Oldham.
left, then take the second right.
If you are not with the navigation, examiner may tell you to follow the sign, and you are following sign for Leeds. And one thing is very important here to mention: when you are on this particular street, you are turning left at the lights, and navigation is telling you in advance that you are turning left and right. So there are two lanes. What we will do, we will keep our car right hand lane when we turn left. So I'm checking center left mirror, indicator
Turn
left,
left, then
and
take
then
the
I will not
second
keep
right.
my car left lane. I will end up in a right hand lane because at the lights we are turning right. So if I keep my car left hand lane, obviously I need to check mirror and move over to the right hand lane. I may
100
struggle.
yards,
So better to
turn
keep your car right hand lane
then
when you are
take the
going
second
left or
left.
right. So turning right, mirror, signal right.
Turn right, then take the second left.
So there are two cars already in that gap, so I'm gonna stop just before this traffic light. Bear in mind, if there are two cars already in the junction, you wait this side of the traffic light just in case. But if one of them go, then I may join the second. Otherwise, I will keep waiting here. Yes, one of them is going. So I think I have a chance to go. Okay, I am on a Thompson Street at the moment, and Thompson Street, if we're
After
going left at the end, we
200
keep our
yards,
car left hand
turn
lane. We
left.
don't need indication here because this lane is just going left, so we don't bother indication here.
Turn left.
Stopping behind this Honda where I can see tires on the tarmac. So we are turning here. We don't need indication here. So we are on Oldham Road at the moment, and this is 30 miles road. If road is absolutely clear, better to keep your car bang on 30 miles. I think something is happening there, so I will move over to the right hand lane, checking mirror, signal right, move over to the right hand lane, and then I'm checking mirror, signal left, come back into my lane again. We are still on Oldham Road. I can see road work going on, so I move over to the right hand lane, checking center the right mirror, indicator right, checking right, nobody, moving over nicely, and cancel indication straight away. I'm not coming back to the left hand lane because about 400 yards my navigation showing me to turn right. Otherwise I would come back to the left hand lane.
After 300 yards, turn right. Then
As soon you
take the
realize you're
second
going
left.
right, so you're already in your right hand lane, no need to come back to the left hand lane. You're right to carry on right lane because we're turning right anyway. So about nearly 100
Turn
yards
right.
to go, so indicator
Then
right.
take the second left.
This is very important test route. It can be possible test route after 2 o'clock. So there are so many cars coming other side, so I'm gonna stop in my position here where I can see the other side of the white line on my 45 angle. I need to nudge forward to increase my view. Nobody coming, so I'm alright to go. So this, remember mate, this is 20 mile zone. As soon as I turn right onto Warley Street, so Warley Street is 20 miles. So many learner
Turn
drivers, they
left.
penalize
Then turn around when possible.
driving fast here. So this is the possible place where examiner can tell you to pull up. So I'm going to
After
pull up on the left.
200 yards, turn right.
Here we go. Handbrake, cancel indicator, off the pedals. Okay, we're moving off again. So don't forget to check all your blind spots before you're moving off. Check from 3/4 panel from your left hand side, over the shoulder, right hand side, indicator, and then move off when it is safe. So nearly 100 yards we are turning right. We are on Warley
Turn
Street at
right.
the moment. And turning right. So check center right, indicator. I'm going to wait here. No one else is coming, so I'm alright to turn. End of the road, turn right.
At the end of the road, turn right. Then, at the end of the road, turn left.
So don't forget to check center on the right mirror, indicator
Turn right.
So quite close
Then,
junction,
at
so I
the
will
end of the
stop
road,
into
turn
first
left.
gear. Look right, look left, look right again, and turn right. We are on a Berkshire Road at the moment, and we're gonna go left at the end. So taking next at the junction.
Turn left. Then, at the end of the road, turn right. Ahead, keep right.
So
At
we're
the
on
end of the
Winstanley
road,
Street at the
turn
moment,
right.
and at the end we're gonna go right. So this is the place where possibly examiner can tell you to do parallel parking. So this silver car may be here, so you're gonna
Turn
do
right.
parallel parking with this if you are coming with examiner. So we're gonna go right here. So this is unmarked junction. I will pretend white line, giveaway line, and then I will proceed. Bear in mind, if there's no road marking, you need to pretend lines.
At the end
So
of the
I'm
road,
pretending white
turn
line,
left.
so according to the
Then turn
myself,
right.
I am just this side of the white line anyway now. So we're gonna go next left, back onto Oldham Road.
Turn left. Then turn right.
So because we are turning left onto Oldham Road and we're turning right, so better to keep your car in right hand lane because we are turning left and right.
After
Because of
300
so
yards,
that is why if you are
turn
keeping your car
right.
left hand lane, then it will be difficult for you to move over. So always remember, when you're turning left and right, better to end up on a right hand lane. So we're gonna go right, center on the right mirror, and ease of the gas
Turn
here,
right.
so you can get into your filter lane nicely. That is where we are. So no one else is coming other side. I can proceed nice and easy. As soon we are turning right here, this is 20 mile zone. So bear in mind, this Leeds Street is 20 mile zone. And these speed humps are really a killer, so you need to be very slow here. So keep going nice and steady. These speed humps are not very friendly, so you need to be very careful here.
the end of the road, turn right.
So be careful on these speed humps on Leeds Street. So we're gonna go right onto Rochdale Road soon. So nearly 100 yards to go. Center on the right mirror, indicator right.
Turn right.
Position near to the center white line and stopping just before this cycle box. So we are coming on a Rochdale Road now and turning right. Remember, this Rochdale Road, there is a bus lane, and that bus lane will be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. 24/7. So you're not allowed to use this bus lane in your test time. So you need to always avoid this bus lane, because your test will be after 7 o'clock and before 7 p.m. anyway. So you are not going in this bus lane, remember. And how you are coming back when bus lane is ending, I will guide you fully. So we are not going in this bus lane. Look at the timing. It's written clearly 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. See, bus lane is red and white, like white on top and red underneath. It means we are not even allowed to touch the white line. If you are touching the white line, it means you are going too close to the bus, because sometimes these are quite
Ahead, keep left.
tight lanes and bus cannot be fit in that lane. So they make these white lines and red lines, and bus drivers mostly have their reference point with the white line. They keep white line with their right pillar. So that is why if you are driving too close to this white line,
After
then you can meet
400
bus too
yards,
close. That can
turn
be disastrous
left.
for you. So you are gonna not touch the white line. Okay, nearly 200 yards we are turning left as we're going back to the test center. So what we will do, we will check our center on the left mirror, indicator left, and we will not come back until or unless this bus lane ends. So I'm checking left side. There may be any
Turn
bus,
left.
any cyclist, any motorcyclist, any black cab who can use this bus lane. So far there's no one, but traffic light is red at the moment. So you can see on the road, on left hand side on the road we can see arrow. So I'm leaving, coming back, look, checking again my left hand side. Here we go. How we will leave Rochdale Road to come back onto Queen's Road. Back on Queen's Road. This was about 6 miles radius test route. We have done so far around 4.5 miles. It's only 1.5 miles to go. There are a few more things to cover, so I will tell you when they come. Queen's Road is 30 miles. So nearly 600 yards we are turning right. Like where the McDonald's is, we are turning right as we're going back towards the test center. know we're going right, so better to keep our car near to the center white line. So it is always better to keep position well in time. And after this street, we're gonna check center on the right mirror, indicator
Turn right, then take the third left.
Okay, you need to be very careful in these traffic lights because there is a filter light green arrow, but that appears for a few seconds only and disappears. As soon as it disappears, we need to stop here. We'll let other road users go first and then we go. So we got the aim after this white van. And remember, this looks one lane, but these are not, this is not one lane, these are two lanes. I'm keeping my car right hand lane just because there are parked cars on my left hand side. So you need to bear in mind there is no white line in the middle, but these are two lanes. Remember, these are two lanes. I'm keeping right hand lane at the moment because there are parked cars on my left hand side. So I can see far ahead there's another grey car
After
parked.
200 yards,
So
turn left.
we are going left after 200 yards, so I need to come back to the left hand lane. So center mirror, left mirror, yeah. So
Turn
why
left.
I'm mentioning you these are two lanes, because so many learner drivers they fail because they turn left from the right lane. So if you turn left from the right lane, that can be disastrous for you. You will fail your test just before your test center. So need to be careful on that road. And here is a point where examiner can tell you to do parallel parking again. If he couldn't get any chance to do parallel parking on the state which I mentioned you early on, then he may bring you in this state for doing parallel parking.
After 100 yards, turn left.
So turning left, check center left mirror, indicator.
Turn left.
No one is coming, so I'm alright to proceed. I'm gonna keep my car near this white line and stop on this giveaway. Bear in mind, if you got no priority to the oncoming traffic, just wait here. If you try to move and you make them slow, then you can fail your test. I can see BMW is quite fast, so I'm alright to proceed. This is 20 miles and this will be 30 miles just before the test center, so you need to be very careful here. Wherever you see speed humps or any traffic calming measures, better to take it like 20 miles zone. This is quite sharp bend. Here we go. So we are just
Turn
near
around
by the
when
test
possible.
center now.
Then
Test
turn
center is
right.
about 100 yards on left hand side, and I'm going to pull up next to this white car to wind up my video. Here we go. So better to see this video again if your test is around after 2 o'clock, and this will be really helpful for you. If I miss anything, you can leave your feedback, so I will come back to you. Thank you very much. Bye now.